evening, everybody. Thank you for joining. We have a great show tonight. We are going to be talking about leadership and empowerment. And, you know, maybe you're a leader already. That's really awesome, too. Um, I'd love for you to leave some comments if you have some questions in the comments on the Facebook or the Instagram, or, well, I don't know if I can see them on Instagram, but I can certainly see them on that and YouTube. Facebook and YouTube. So we are actually streaming to E360 TV. You can watch us on the Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple, and Android TV by just downloading the E360 TV application. We're going to be talking tonight about empowerment and about leadership. Um, I think what I'll do is start with talking about myself a little bit because that's what this is kind of about. I mean, um, okay, yeah, I'm a leader. Yes, uh, I empower people. Um, it started in about 2017. And what I did was I decided to go public, but I just didn't know what that meant. I didn't have an idea of what I was saying. It's like, oh, I want to get my sister on TV and I'll help her do that. And I'll promote her on Facebook and Instagram. And I was using X or Twitter at the time. And so I'll do that and I'll help her out. And little did I know that the next thing, me being on social media, would lead to what I've accomplished today. Uh, it was above and beyond my imagination, truly it is. And I want to say that you can be a leader, and you probably are a leader. But I was for many years thinking, well, thinking because I was told, you're not a leader, you're a follower. And so I thought, I'm a follower. And so I owned that. That wasn't right because the fact of the matter is that that made me feel like I'm not a leader, I'm not important. Um, I felt unworthy for a long time, but all of those things changed and started changing when I decided to go public. Next thing I know, I'm involved in Live Masters group. Well, that was a group where I could just be myself, go on live video, answer a question of the day, and it was so cool. And it just bloomed from there. The next thing I knew, I was doing the Sunrise Daybreakers tribe, uh, rising with the morning and filming it. Sun coming up. It was really awesome. And there's still videos out there. You can go to the LWN Live with Nature uh, YouTube. You can also look at the LWN Foundation, and so there's tons of stuff out there. So uh, people would refer to me as the nature guy. And it's like, okay, I guess I am because it was all about whatever really hit me that day. Now, I tend to get up early, and that's part of how I did this. It's like, okay, what comes to your mind? Well, I'm listening to spiritual or inspirational videos, and something would hit me, and I would talk about that. And mostly it was inspiring and motivational stuff, doing things like affirmation. You might see that I do affirmation Mondays. Well, that's because I did affirmation prayers. But going further from that is uh, I started doing other shows, and that was with the E360 as well. The Sunrise Daybreakers. I did the Ask Dr. Jenny show. That was a really great show too, as well, because we have today our medical advisory board leader is Dr. Jenny um, Kurtman. I had to think about her name for a half a second, only because, yeah, she's married now, and she wasn't before. But Ask Dr. Jenny is so awesome. That was a great show. And then I had the town hall get to know broadcast. And so I interviewed a lot of people over the years. Now I have the get to know broadcast. And did I think that I would have a TV show and then play the commercials for my sister? No, I didn't think that. So, what I'm really trying to tell you folks is you can be a leader. Um, it's important not to necessarily believe everything that you're told because 9 times out of 10, people have a reason for saying what they do. So part of what we're gonna talk about tonight is the ability to make discerning choices in your life so that you can enjoy your everyday life. That's the whole idea. I really thank you very much, Tamika. That's really awesome that you say that. Um, I very much appreciate that. Okay, so let's talk about being a leader. Did I become a leader? Yeah, I became a leader because I came from a guy that was unworthy, making a lot of poor choices. Um, yeah, having some success, but having great success? No, no. Came from a family that raised me in the Catholic faith, so I knew about God. 19 years old, accepted Jesus as my savior. Things started changing then, but I didn't get the whole message. And so because I didn't get the whole message, I spent, I say, 40 plus years in the desert, making poor choices, doing the wrong thing. And that mostly revolved around my drinking and my driving. And so, yeah, I got in trouble for that stuff. So I didn't learn the whole lesson, and that's okay. I didn't learn the lesson because sometimes you do things like make the same mistake over and over again, expecting a different result. Well, that never happens. It always becomes the same thing, maybe a little bit different, but it's not the real answer. Um, so we can have situation where we can change the picture and reframe our thinking. And when we reframe our thinking, we have the opportunity to learn and to grow. And that's a really important factor. Um, what before I start about some of the things that you can be, you can add something here for us too as well, Tamika, because I really truly appreciate you and everybody. This is Tamika Soto. She is so awesome, my co-host now. Um, Wonderful, intelligent woman. Thank you so much, Tamika.
Thank you too. I'm in a state of awe. Just so excited to hear how you can express yourself the way that you do from the things that you've been through. And I love that. That's empowering.
Hmm.
Soon I'll be able to share my story as well. I
Hmm.
just want people to really understand how important you are, not just to me, but to this whole community. I
Well,
feel that
yeah,
I
go ahead.
feel that your dedication to make a difference in not just your life but the world, it there's no really words that you can express to explain the gratitude within me for that. That's the reason why I wanted to join in with you. That's why I told you I'm in it, all in it. I'm here, and God's making it possible. There's things I wanted to do for myself that I'm still doing, and I'm achieving them. And I thank you for your understanding and your support as well. And one day I'll be able to share more of that as I'm getting things together. But right now, I truly want to see you elevate to reach the desire of your heart. And God has given me not just a discernment on my role, but also the ear to hear
Hmm.
what it is
Hmm.
that you need. Okay. And so instead of telling you and suggesting, I'm listening, I'm making certain moves so I can meet you where you are. Because that's what you really deserve right now. Someone that's going to meet you where you are, that also is improving and elevating in her own leadership. So I thank you.
Wow, that's really awesome. Excuse me. Well, one of the things that I've learned is to become a leader, you have to believe in what you're doing. Number one, um, exceptional leadership goes beyond just having a being the boss kind of guy, telling people what to do, giving them a hard time if they don't. Um, it's bigger than that. Leadership is about character, plain and simple. It's about a person's character. The best leaders, and a lot of people don't like their boss. This is a for real. That's how I felt when I was a boss in other businesses. You could be as kind as you want to, but they just have this like, oh my God, he's giving me a hard time. And I get that part. So being a person of character is a really important factor. We want to inspire people. We want to empower people. We want people to know that what we are trying to achieve is a community goal, that everybody is involved, that we all have a say, and then we can empower others because if we don't and we're just the boss and it's like my way or the highway, not so much fun. Do you think, Mika?
No, it's not much. It's not much fun, but you know what? That's okay because it takes those little moments. You know, like the other day when we were watching the Fab show, let's say, and they were talking about the levels and the processes that a person goes through, right? When
Hmm.
they're achieving goals, right? And manifesting. I don't remember what Sunday that was, but I know that Miss Barbara was talking and she was sharing about we have good times, we have the uglies, you know, but we're learning through those things. That right there touched my heart, and it helped me to understand some that you know what, not only have I and also Stephen overpowered the decisions that we made in the past by creating a brighter result due to recognition, we're here to inspire and empower people to do it also for themselves.
Hmm.
And how are you doing the same, Joe? God bless you. Jason, we love you too. We're going to play your music today.
Yes, we do want to acknowledge our viewers, don't we? Okay. I want to say this. One of the things that I felt allowed me to be more successful um, was my honesty and my integrity. Um, the fact that I was a hard worker. Um, I think honesty is a really important factor when we're not trying to just um, convince somebody of something that we think they want to hear.
Yeah.
Being truly authentic and just telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's the important factor. Um, being trustworthy, um, honest, ethical. Um, because for me, my ethics, and I don't want to come on too strong about it, but I just would say I know that my love for God has made such a huge difference in my life. My life revolves around the Lord, and the information I put into my brain is spiritual, is in nature. I do read the Bible now. Did I read the Bible when I was younger? I did a lot. You know, I had catechism and Bible study and all of that. But what I've realized is it is a everyday commitment to a routine. And when you get a healthy routine going, that's going to be a big part of your success. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I probably one of the most important things that I want to get across to the viewers is to believe in yourself. It starts with self love. Everything starts with an idea, but then you have to do something with your idea because you can talk about it, but the talking doesn't change anything. Um, and when you're talking
It
about it,
kind
I
of does.
feel like, what?
Talking about it does change some things because it puts it out in the active air. That's the first, if you ask me, that's the first step to action. Speaking your
Yeah.
ideas,
Okay.
because the
Yes.
power of the
Um,
tongue is what?
well, I was
Yeah.
thinking more like talk about it in your own mind, not to other people.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. When you talk to somebody else, then it goes beyond your own thinking, and
Yeah,
that
it
is
hits that frequency and voila, it'll show right back up eventually. And it's all up to us by using our discernment to recognize that, hey, I
mhm.
spoke that. That's the desire that I wanted to see come, and then God gets the glory. I love it.
So, yes, so then you have to take action.
Yes.
And yes, that is talking with your friends about it. Do we need to get their approval to do the next right thing? Not necessarily. Does it help us? Can it? Yes, because having a good mentor or mentors is an important factor, and I certainly did that part. What I did was, I got successful people, the most successful people I could think of, people like Evan Carmichael, people like Tony Robbins, people like Elon Musk, people, spiritual people, people like Joel Osteen, people like Joyce Myers, people that I looked up to, people that I felt were maybe a little bit smarter than me as well, that I could learn from. And so I did that. Um, and as a result, my daily routine, particularly in the morning, is get up, sometimes not even before I get my feet on the ground, I will thank God for a new day, right? Because every day is a new opportunity. And I was thinking about it earlier. Um, the Lord's Prayer, and I mentioned this last time. When we look at the Lord's Prayer and then think about what does it mean, give us our daily bread. The thing that stuck in my mind is like daily bread, not weekly bread, not yearly bread, not 5 yearly bread, today's bread. Because really, this is living in the present. All we have is right now. And so if we just deal with right now, right here, with what we've got, yes, the past is a memory. Some of them are good, others of them I don't like to think back about. But, if we stay positive, grateful, these are going to be some of the qualities that a person can have that they start enjoying their everyday life. All right.
You're right about that.
Huh?
You're
I'm
right about
sorry.
that.
Yeah. So, communication is important. How we speak, the words we say, because we can either build somebody up or we can tear them down with our words. So, it's really important to pause before you speak and just take a moment, um, and think about it. And the next best thing is then you're responding, you're not reacting. Reacting, when I react, I'm probably not going to say the nicest thing to the next person. I'm not. Um, and it's important to be kind. Kindness is super important. Um, so these are all some of the things that I learned by putting God first, listening to spiritual videos, then listening to Stoic virtue, um, then checking, you know, the email and doing that business stuff. But it's not the first thing that I do, and I've gotten much better about, yeah, not just doing what's on the phone and doing that through dinner and all that. No, we have to take time for ourselves. How do you take time for yourself, Mika?
Well, it depends on the moment because I do have a lot going on, and I am still clearing a lot of the clutter,
Hmm.
of my past, and allowing God to make room, because everything that I do is changing. every single day and momentarily. So I
Okay.
just breathe through it all. I breathe through it all, and I've learned acceptance. And I promise you, April of this year, April 11th to be exact, has been when I really understood and made action and put action into acceptance. Okay.
Hmm.
So I call that the 411 portal is what I walk through. I promise you, I just, you know how I am with my spiritual walk. We all have our own cross to carry, right?
Right.
And God is working with all of us, through all of us, for Himself.
Hmm.
And that's why I don't ask Him any questions pertaining to why He's moving me this way. I just give Him honor, glory for what He's doing, because I love walking in the unknown of things. Although I'm a planner, you know. But I want to
Yeah.
touch back real quick what you said about kindness, being kind
Right.
to others. It's
Yes.
very significant, and it's a very uplifting and powerful thing to be kind to the people who are not kind to us,
Right.
despite on how they treat us. Because that right there shifts not just the atmosphere, but it also shifts their heart. Because they may not show it to you at that moment, but when they're
Mm-hmm.
alone and they're looking at themselves in the mirror,
Hmm.
or time can pass and they think of you, they're going to remember, man, that person was kind to me even when I wasn't. You know, God has a funny way of allowing us to share His light. And
Right.
kindness is very, very much one of the ways that he does that with. So I'm so glad you brought that up today.
Yes. It is important to be kind to others, no matter what happens. Um, everybody can struggle with this stuff. These are daily challenges. We can do this part. Um, but you know what? Instead of me like carrying stuff around for decades anymore, I don't do that anymore. Now it's gone. It can literally be within a minute or so. But maybe a few minutes if it's something serious, or certainly by the end of the day, it's all gone. Because, well, yeah, the moments are gone, aren't they? So it is the past already then. So I also want people to know that you need to empower other well, you don't need to do anything. That's the whole point. You have to want to empower others. You want to be inspiring, and you want to delegate. And that's an important factor because for me, my life was like, okay, well, uh, if you want it done right, you do it. And it's like, oh, okay. So, well, then it's not done right. It's done my way, not, the other person's way. So I had to realize, hmm, I wasn't so good. Um, so when I decided to start delegating, my life started getting easier. And it's like that's the important factor. And this is where teamwork and a team comes in, is with other people, because everybody is special and everybody is unique and everybody has special talents. And so I don't know it all. I'm willing to say I don't know it all. It's okay. Um, I'm not afraid to say what I think, and I'm not afraid to be honest with people and not hide behind some mask, because I did that for most of my life. One person one way, get me behind, a closed door, I was a different guy. And these days I can say, no, I'm the same old person, you know? And so that's where the character of a person comes through. Um, it is a difficult time that we're all experiencing. Um, there's, s- and this is on Mental Health Warriors earlier, so much negativity. Um, we can't get away from the negativity practically. So it's how we deal with the negativity that's the important factor. Just like you
I
said,
agree.
Tamika.
I agree. And you know what? I've
What?
trained myself to overlook negativity because it is so much more of the norm in the world.
Mm-hmm.
My smile is going to override the negativity anywhere. That's why I love the job that I do when I'm at work at the beauty
Mm.
depot with the customers. Because sometimes those people walk in the door not so happy, but I'm the first person they see, one of the first persons they see when they come in. And when they come to the register, I'm going to be one of the last people that they see. And I make sure no matter how I'm feeling, I'm going to give them a smile. And I always thank God because he uses me to bring light into those people. Sometimes I like most of the people that are there since I've been there since 2012 on and off. Most of the people that come in know who I am. Sometimes they just come
Hmm.
in because they're having a bad day. But it's the goodness that genuinely comes out of us that attracts the community. Okay? So once you get to spending time with God, He's going to automatically shine through you. And if it's not God that you believe in, and you have, if it's a stone or whatever it is that brings you into your highest state of emotion and power within, that's fine. Because at the beginning and end of the day, you're going to hear Tamika say it all the time. We serve one true God. So if it's a leaf that brings you joy, that leaf is a signification and reverence of the Lord because He
Hmm.
created everything. He created the
Right.
stars, He created the moon, He created the sun, the whole universe, right?
Right.
So I sit here and give honor to all of that, and I
Yes.
respect what people believe, and I don't adapt or adjust to the atmosphere. I change the atmosphere by
And that
continuing
is important because,
my mind.
yes, it is all about mind and perception and thinking. And when you open your mind up to the fact that, yes, a leaf, well, we're all connected, period. We're all connected. Um, when we recognize that we're connected, we have a higher state of awareness, which is going to, I think, allow us to be able to be a better person. And what we're really talking about with the leadership end of it is that everybody has a unique talent, period. They do. And so
Yeah,
it's a matter of figuring out, well, what I think the you decide what you do best. And
yeah.
and you
Don't
like doing that. And then if you make that number
let's take a
one,
moment. I want to see the video.
okay.
Yeah. I want to see that video of the music too, because you got
Yeah.
awesome inspirational quotes that you're sharing with us. And
Yeah.
time is ticking, and I would really love for people to see the talent that Jason holds. I also want to see those other videos that you have waiting on the viewers to
Yeah.
see from other past shows, and also Joyce Myers. Because
Yeah.
we are here to allow the viewers to get to know not just ourselves, but those that we
Right.
bring into the show. And we want to get to know those that want to come onto the show. So the information that you're sharing today is remarkable.
Thank you. Yeah. Um, I'm just being me. I'm just being me, and that's all we want you to do is just be you too. Um,
Yeah.
so I do have some videos, and we do have Jason's video. So be ready for that. That's going to be really awesome. Um, I'm going to start out with a couple here. This is about claiming your authority, an important factor. So this is Joyce Myers here, and we'll just take a listen.
I have given you authority and power to trample upon serpents and scorpions and physical and mental strength and ability over all the power that the enemy possesses, and nothing shall in any way harm you. The devil can come against you one way, but he has to flee before you many ways. And if you pay attention to Luke 10:19 in the Amplified, it says, we've been given authority and power. The devil only has power, but he has no authority over our lives unless we give it to him.
So true.
So yes, when we recognize that, if you believe in the Lord, that the devil doesn't have the authority like the Lord has, I believe the Lord knew us before we ever born, and He is love, and when we express that love, and that's kindness, like you were talking about, is super important. Um, Now this is Mandy Robinson, and she's really awesome as well.
And
And
that's the basis of a true Christian. And it's also the basis of a Toastmaster. We are servant leaders first.
right,
No
right.
room for ego. No room for ego. Humility, grace, and gratitude.
Humility, grace, and
Yes, she
gratitude.
said it. I love that lady.
Yes, yes, she's really awesome. And this was a good one too.
And so you have to have that accountability piece to make sure that you don't resort back to those behaviors that have kept you stuck in the same place to where you're not reaching goals. And so that's the thing that I would just add is that it's crucial to be around wise people. And
Right,
when you're wanting to make life changes and you're wanting to reach goals,
right.
you gotta have good people around you.
Being accountable is a really important factor. A lot of people don't want to be accountable. Um, Certainly, it was all his fault, right? you know, um, when I had to look at it myself for most of the stuff that I was blaming others for, I was really somehow or another involved in all of the drama that took place. Um, but finding your accountability is an important factor, and leaders have accountability, and they're ready to be honest and straightforward. Um, okay, uh, yes, we need to find our strength because you know what? Our strength is a super important factor to being able to overcome the obstacles that are in our pathway that we can break through those barriers, move forward. This is overcoming the fear that we've had in the past. And I think that's an important factor. Overcoming fear. Fear to me is false evidence appearing real. And you might differ with this agreement or with this statement. It is an agreement with me, but it's a statement because, oh, well, would I jump off a bridge, with a rubber band attached to me? Well, it would be pretty scary. And I'd have to really think, do I want to do that? Um, then you can make a decision. Do I do it or do I not? Um, because we don't want anybody to get hurt. And by the way, yeah, I jumped off a bridge without a rubber band when I was younger. Yeah, we did that stuff.
Hey,
Okay, what?
fear for me is fear. I see it as fake energy around reality.
Faith
Yeah.
energy around reality.
No, fake energy around
Fake.
reality.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
It's not true. It's only true because we think it's true. Break through that. Um, if you don't take a chance on anything, nothing will change. That's how that one works. Um, Change fear for faith. Yeah, exactly, Miss Angel. Yes. So very true. All right.
Whatever you're going through, and
Right.
I found this thing,
Okay.
we have to give ourselves time, space, and grace. Now, this is a book by Zig Ziglar, right? And in
Yeah.
here, and these are all scriptural quotes, definitions, and what he thought. So the scripture was from Matthew 7. Whoever hears these sayings of mine and does them, I will liken him to a wise man who built his house on the rock, and the rain descended. The floods came and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it did not fall, for it was founded on the rock. So Zig, sorry, I've got a tickle.
It's all right. I've been having things issues too. So
So Zig went on to say, when a problem comes along, we read books, call friends, and scout the internet for articles related to our issue or need. We expect this approach from those who don't know Christ, but Christians have the greatest resource the universe has ever known:
Wow.
God
Yes.
Himself.
That's so true.
Yes. Although I don't
True
call
indeed.
myself a Christian, she's saying the truth there. I don't call
Yes.
myself with the title. I'm victorious because God whispered that in my ear during prayer in 2005. But when I tell
Right.
you, I'm a believer of Christ, and not just a
Sure.
believer, but a follower. And I don't have all the answers. And every single day I need him more, But I'm thankful for the goodness in life because there's good and there's evil. So everything good comes from God. Everything good.
You know, it's the most read book. I mean, yeah, people like trying to think of his name, Napoleon Hill. Yeah,
Oh, I
that's a
love him.
really well read book. I've read it. Um, but it's not read like the Bible. The Bible is the most read book, yeah, in the universe, and it's for a reason.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's also the most um, book with the most contradictions in it as well. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. If
yeah,
if you're not if you don't have the Christ consciousness, you can really lose yourself reading the Bible because
oh,
I
yeah,
believe it was really created to be dissected, not just into context, but into real life situations. Okay. So there's many people that don't read the Bible because of those contradictions. So I pray that in the name of Jesus, that they get a physical spiritual encounter with the Lord so that they can
mhm,
know what part of God's word is for them. Because that's how it happened for me. I also was raised in catechism and all of that other stuff. But then we went
right,
to Pentecostal church, and from Pentecostal church, I chose to be a Baptist.
right,
That was in 2005 when I got baptized and stuff like
right,
that. But I was still living a worldly life. Like, where was I gonna get that Bible knowledge within me, right? So
right,
for me, it took years of using justification of, oh, he's married to the backslider. I don't use that anymore because I see now the deliverances in my life. It doesn't make me no better than no one, but it also doesn't make anyone better than me.
right,
But it gives me reason to sit here and coexist with everyone, for those who believe in the Lord, for those who don't believe in the Lord, because at the beginning and end of the day, there's only one true God.
right. Exactly, and he made everything, and that's what we believe, and if you don't happen to believe that, folks, that's okay. Um,
Yeah.
it truly is. Even as a Christian, most of my life, I did not do the right things. I did not do what God wanted me to do. Okay, God did not want me to drink and drive, be mean, uh, be selfish. He didn't want all those things. So, did I have to learn the hard way? Yeah, I did learn the hard way. But what I know now is that I love God. I am a disciple uh, of Jesus. I ask Jesus to make me more like Him. And when I do that, yes, do I end up getting more challenges? Well, yeah, right, because it's the high road, not the low road, for real. Um, the name of the book, the Bible.
No, she's
The
talking
Bible.
about the
No,
book from
uh,
Napoleon
yeah,
Hill.
Napoleon Hill.
Yes.
Think and Grow Rich. Think
Okay.
and Grow Rich. Yeah, that was a really good book. That's one of when Evan said, "Oh yeah, have a mentor." Well, yeah, who did I go to? Yeah, thinking about um, Think and Grow Rich, about Napoleon Hill. Actually, never got published, but I did have the guy that took over for Napoleon Hill with because there is a foundation, the Napoleon Hill Foundation. You'll see some of my posts come up straight from Napoleon Hill quotes. And I had the president of the university that they have there in North Carolina on the show, had that ready to go, didn't get it produced. Maybe someday we'll be able to do that. Um, but important factor, um, I'm here. I overcame fear. Uh, I decided I wanted more than what I was experiencing in my life. Have I been complacent? Absolutely. Have I made poor choices? Absolutely. Uh, it doesn't matter what we've done. What matters is what we do today. What we do today can affect tomorrow. And if we do the right thing today, we'll do the right thing tomorrow, most likely. But that's why it's a daily walk. I mentioned that earlier about give us our daily bread or food or you know life. Give us our daily life. Every day we wake up above ground, that is a good day for us. And at some point we get to move on to the next. Uh, People call it heaven. Um, you get to move on to the next. What you call it, Tamika?
I
The
call it
next
ascension.
phase,
I call it
huh?
ascension. Everybody gets elevated at their time. Ascension. We're all
Ascent.
parts of the body of Christ, and He was
Yeah.
lifted, lifted and ascended. Right. We're to our next
So
ascension.
yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I'll go with that for real. And I saw something today from one of our friends, Tim Zimmerman, who was on the show about ascension. Um, Interesting stuff. It certainly is. Well, yeah, energy doesn't die; it just changes form. Okay, so yeah, we're going on. That's for sure. Might
Yeah.
not be in a physical realm. That's why I'm NOTW, not of this world, because we don't want to be of this world. We want to be
We're in
in
it,
this world,
but not of it.
but not of it. Right. Um,
Yeah.
we're going through some time here and getting
Yeah.
closer to
Let's
the
get
end
that
of the
video
show.
from Jason.
So
I
let's
would
do
love to
what?
hear his music. Jason's
Pardon?
video of the music. Yes.
Let's do that. All right. So Jason Daniels Larum, he 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 made this video for us this week. Excuse me, I have a bit of a tickle. Did you notice? Yeah. Okay. So he did this video. Let's listen to that. So
I don't know what happened, but he'll be back with us shortly. He will be back with us shortly. I thank God for this opportunity to be able to not just reach out to you guys, but to also give honor to Stephen for what he's doing. He steps up every week authentically, honestly, to be able to share his story, his time, and his heart with you guys, as he is also going through the same journey as many of us, and I am as well. So I just want to give him kudos and honor for everything that he's doing.
you're
I really
awesome.
do.
I moved my cursor, and next thing I knew, I was out of the studio.
It's okay.
All right. Okay, let's just do this right. Where is it? It should
That's teamwork.
be right here. Thank you, Jason. We love you, brother.
Yes.
Morning, guys. I'm doing a video for the Get to Know show, and I'm actually gonna do a song about hope because even through the struggles, there's still hope, and through everything that we are and everything that we are yet to become. So I just want you to know that there's still hope, no matter what you're going through today. Just believe, in that, and believe that God has great things for you for sure. Here we go. It's going to be good, man. I feel it. I feel it in my heart, man. Because I know Jesus is so good. He's so relevant. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, For open up my heart so I can see the times I think I need you. I need you when I'm down. Will you be my love? Will you be my hope? Will you be the one that I need? 'Cause I need a friend in me. I can't understand why you are so beautiful and true. And I know that you are in my heart every day, every time. When I speak, you say I'll be okay. I'll save the day. You know that I am alright. I know that you are more than enough for me. I know, I see you are a part of me. You are in my heart each and every day, and I can't seem to find my way. You are always there to comfort me, 'cause you are a friend in me, dear. I need you, I need you each and every day. And the moments that I can't find my way, you are beautiful, yes you are. You are a shooting star and all that you are. I know that you are beautiful. I see you when I'm down and out. You come around and figure it out. I need you. I need you. It's an every day in this place, in this shade, even through the mistakes, you are my grace. And I know you are light beyond the stars. You are heaven beyond the earth. I know that I can't seem to know, but I see love in me. You are a friend. You are a friend.
That's so awesome. Thank you so very much,
Woo!
Jason.
Yes. Did you see
Wow.
the Holy Spirit kick in? You know, he was
Yeah,
playing, and next
I
thing
did.
you know, it just, whoo.
So, yes, the name
Yes.
of that song is "I Want You More." That is an original by Jason, and we love that so much. That's so incredible. Thank you for by the way. You did great on the show last week. That was so awesome. We truly appreciate you. Um, so we've been talking about leadership, Having hope is leadership, okay? Because if you don't have hope, you're probably not pretty happy. That's what I'm feeling. Um, and I don't think I'm wrong, but maybe I am. Tell me if I am. I don't think so. The bottom line is that you just have to know that there's hope. There's also a connection through community, the chemo buddies for life. Um, I want you to be resilient. I want you to face the challenges that you might encounter. I want you to be kind. I want you to know that you're loved. Um, we love you here. The LWN Live with Nature Foundation. This is on behalf of the foundation. Foundation is here to help people. We serve humanity. That's what we do. That was the ultimate take back from my story. Is that I decided that I would be a servant, a disciple of Jesus, and Jesus helped the poor and the needy and the people that everybody thought they were bad, they were just no good, or the average person didn't like them much. It's like, why would you do that? And it's like because he's God, he's Jesus, and he died for our sins, and he gave us the opportunity to have eternal life. John 3:16. And I want everybody to have that opportunity. I truly do. I want you to be the leader that you truly are. Um, God knows what you are, what your plan is already. All we need to do is just do it. And I said, start with what you love, go from there, make an action plan, have a goal. Having a goal, talk to your friends, ask them about it. Um, you know,
Make new friends.
y- make new friends, right? I had to, you
Yes,
know, and you're one of my best friends. Thank you.
you too.
You see how that works? It works really well. So, um, I want you to know that there is connection through community. That's definite. We do support the Chemo Buddies for Life. I've been involved with them for well, a good 5 years now. Um, that's an opportunity if you have cancer or know of somebody with cancer, and I think most of us do at least know somebody with cancer that might have been through it. Just know that we love you and we care about you and we want you to be happy and enjoy your life. There's a private group on Facebook. You can join that group. Um, we appreciate all of our viewers, particularly Jason. Thank you so very much. I need to take a look back here. Jason and Michael Lehman, yes, when we played the video from
Yes,
Michael,
Angel.
yes. Uh, and Nils Angels carry on all the way from Spain. Thank you very, very much. We love your videos that you've been doing. So we just want everybody to know come back. I can check here. You can go ahead and take the mic here and talk while I'm looking up who's going to be with us next week. It's on you.
All right.
I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sitting here just reading
right?
comments. I wanted to tell the Sandra we appreciate you as well. And I love that you had that typo because some people probably think we are annoying. Everybody don't like positivity, but they're gonna find that here with us. And I love how you put on there that we're amazing because we think that you're amazing as well. You have a beautiful spirit. I just love you. And Michael Lehman, God bless you. I love you as well. Jason, you hit it off. And all of you wonderful viewers that are watching and going to catch this replay, we love you. We're here for you. And we would love to have you on our show so that you can come with your authentic self as well and enjoy some time with us.
Yeah, just reach out to us at info at stephenrsmith.org. That's info@stephenrsmith.org. Stephen is spelled with a PH. If you would like to be on the show, reach out to us. Absolutely, we're interested to talk to you for sure. Um, we really appreciate everybody that took time to come and watch us. We will be back on Monday with Angela Vasquez. Now, I met Angela through Evan Carmichael, involved in his groups. She does daily, I think, daily podcasts now. She's really super awesome. Do come and join us for that. She is a positivity leader for real. Um, yeah, part of that Evan Carmichael crew. I
I
love him,
love
and I
it.
love Evan. Truly love you, Evan.
Well, I
Thank
want
you
to
very much,
also
everybody.
congratulate you. I want to
Oh,
congratulate you for the show that you were on the other night with Christopher. And I also want to give a big shout out to Tamara. She was on the Rockstars Diaries. Like that show right there was amazing. We need to
yeah,
share that one of these days so that other people could see the information that she shared if they didn't catch her replay or her live. I want to be
yeah,
able to say thank you to Miss Carolyn also with Chemo Buddies. You are
yes,
amazing. We are praying with you and for you. We know that you're working hard out here, but we're here for you and we love you for the beautiful community that you've given us, okay, to be able to share and connect and also transform our lives with, okay? We love
exactly.
you
So
all.
watching that, I'm going to go ahead and I'll get that link for everybody, so you can definitely watch that show, Rockstar Diaries. That is a E360 TV show. Tamara Hunter, we love you. Thank you very
Yes.
much. Everybody is awesome. Know that you're loved because you are awesome. That's why you're loved. So we want you to be well. We want you to be happy. Enjoy this Labor Day weekend. That's what we got coming on. And then come back for Angela on Monday at 7 p.m. We'll see you then. That's Eastern Standard Time. Have a good evening, everybody.
Bye. We love you all.